All of our residents and visitors can just see who you are. Today we have, if he is present, I haven't seen him, I don't know, U.S. Senator Richard Burr, North Carolina. North Carolina Senator Linda Garou. Representative Earlene Palmer. Our council member and mayor pro tem, a person who's very instrumental in my life in this area as well, Dr. Vivian H. Burke. Also, we have President Mr. Milton Kearns, who's the owner of Ladera Press. Mr. Kearns. Also, we have from the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School System, Superintendent Mr. Don Martin. You all exemplify the political, business, and community leadership that will ensure a strong broadband future for America. It is now my honor to introduce Senator Richard Burr, a visionary leader dedicated to bringing the full power of 21st century technology to every resident in North Carolina. Thank you for joining us today. Please welcome Senator Burr.
What a great day and what a wonderful occasion. God is shining on this event by the fact that there's no rain coming down. And I've got to tell you how honored I am to be here with some of the most influential and passionate people in our community. It's a very special day to see a partnership create. And this is a partnership that can flourish not just here but around the country. Partnerships only happen with willing participants. The federal government is not very good on our own, but matches with somebody in the private sector, matches with an organization like One Economy that is willing to go out and do the due diligence they need to identify the areas that can be helped, match it with a population that's hungry for unlimited access to knowledge. And you've got a winning formula no matter where you put that. I'm honored today that it's in Winston-Salem and here at Ladera Crest. What does this really mean? It means to slice of our population. We unleash what some take for granted every day, and that's unlimited access. We take the next generation, and we have the opportunity to begin to prepare them just like the population that takes it for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, this really isn't about those of us that are getting a little bit older and getting a little bit grayer. This is about a generation that comes up and they do things differently. You know, I'm a parent. I have a hard time adjusting to what my kids do. I remind them that I don't really tweet. I don't have a Facebook page that I keep up myself. I email, but when I pick up a cell phone, I'm intending to make a phone call, not to send a text or to take a picture. So in many ways, I'm still old-fashioned, and I won't make that transition. But there's a difference between allowing kids to use it naturally like everybody else and depriving them of the opportunity to have access to it. We can't make individuals use it, but we can surely provide the opportunity to them and let them explore the unlimited world that's out there. So let me highlight the contribution of One Economy. Let me highlight the partnership with AT&T. But more importantly, let me highlight the importance of the partnership with those of you who live here, those of you who care about this community enough to be here, and more importantly, those who understand that the next generation deserves us to do things like this. At this time, I would also like to introduce an individual who is incredibly instrumental, not just in this partnership, but partnerships around the country. Let me introduce Sonia Murray, the Senior Vice President of One Economy, but more importantly, a resident of this great place, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Thank you, Senator Burr. And as he said, I am a resident of Winston-Salem. I've lived here since 1982. I've worked in technology initiatives for low-income communities for over 10 years. And it is a pleasure to finally be able to bring the riches of our nonprofit, which works in 14 countries around the world, to Winston-Salem today. So for the first time, 245 families will receive internet for 3 years. And that is because of a partnership that we'll talk about in a minute from AT&T, the City of Winston-Salem, and the owners of Ladera Crest. But added to that partnership, because you can do not a whole lot on the internet unless you have hardware, the school system came in and said, making a strong commitment to every family that has a child in K through 12, those 75 families here at Ladera Crest will also receive a computer as well. And it's in the work that we've done, we found out that technology is something that everybody wants, but it has to be affordable. You have to have hardware, you have to have training, and you have to have an awareness of the content that's out there that can change your lives. And that is what's happening here today. And what's most exciting is that there's 80 plus volunteers that are going to help make this happen, and again, continue to support the ongoing learnings that will happen in Ladera Crest. And that is what's going to sustain it and propel it across Winston-Salem. It is our full hope that all 10,000 plus affordable housing units across the city will one day have the same rich resources that are here at Ladera Crest. I do want to say, though, in the years that One Economy's been around, nearly a decade, 375,000 units of affordable housing have received these same resources. And a majority of those, 50,000 of those, have been made possible by this wonderful partnership that we have with AT&T. Long before people were talking about the importance of broadband and in the homes, AT&T joined One Economy 4 years ago to give us nearly a $40 million grant to make this happen. And it is that type of leadership and that understanding of the power of the broadband and resources in the home that has made it possible for One Economy to continue to further its mission and to bring these rich resources. And so today I would like to bring forward the North Carolina President Cynthia Marshall that is here representing AT&T and this partnership.